Alright folks, welcome back to the channel. This episode we're going to do something a little bit different. I was down at Emerald Coast Harley Davidson doing my motorcycle safety course, and on the second day I drove down here in the truck, no issues leaving, no issues going from the dealership to the riding course, but then I ran into an issue. When I went to leave at the end of the day, the truck would not move whatsoever. It appeared the battery was dead. We tried to jump start it for a while. Finally it started up. When I was driving back, all I saw was the voltage gauge just bouncing around the whole time driving back. So there's two suspects, something with wiring on the alternator and or starter, and the battery. Well, the battery, I took it out after I got home. Did a test on it. Everything checks good on it. So I don't believe it is the battery. When I did get back, I did try to crank it back up right after I parked it. No bueno.
Ladies and gentlemen, I hate to say I told you so, but I just...
So, we're gonna go ahead, get under the truck, take a look at what's going on. Let's go ahead and get under it and see what we can find. Well, right now I'm not seeing any obvious signs of anything being chewed up. Alright, so before we toss the battery in, we're going to take and wash off the entire surface of it, get any acid or anything neutralized. That way we don't have any additional issues that we're creating by just ignoring the facts. So right now, battery overall looks fine. There's no bulging, no swelling. It's got plenty of electrolytes still in it. So we'll just go ahead and get it cleaned up and toss it back in, see how she do. And for neutralizing the acid, a little bit of baking soda, which is your sodium bicarbonate. Mix it up with some water. And then just brush it over the surface and it'll neutralize the acid. Alright, just to show you guys. So I'm gonna dab some of this on here. See how it's fizzing? That means there's some acid up on the surface of it. It's not too bad, but definitely don't want that on here.
don't see any fizzing down here, so the acid never went down in this area. So it's just on the surface of the battery, so I mean the battery really shouldn't have any issues. We'll go ahead, give this all a rinse down, and then get the battery in. Let's go ahead and try to get this started right before it starts raining. Well, that's just not normal. Look at that. So the battery said it had 13.6 volts on it when I checked it. Look at this. That is just spazzing out. Let's check the voltage of the battery one more time. Maybe it is just a battery. Let's do something else. Leave these in here. Good contact. Then I'm going to turn the key on and see what it drops to. Yeah, that's definitely going to be a bad battery. Well, go down into the store, get a new battery, get some oil and a filter, and we'll do an oil change and just do a full service. That sucks. Alright, let's get the new battery in here. Alright, let's give her a crank and see if she does. And more than likely that's all it was just the battery decided that was it. Gave up a ghost. Alright, let's go see. Oh, that's high. Cool. Alright, let's do an oil change. Right here, that's our oil filter housing, because it's not one of the typical ones, it's just an insert that goes inside here. So we'll go ahead, take this off, and then put a new oil filter in there. But to get the oil out, got the oil drain way back there. Yeah, that's not 25 Newton meters, nor is it 25 foot-pounds. This is why you never take your stuff to the dealer. Sloppy. So here's why you don't need to over tighten these. This right here, this is a taper, and there's an O-ring on the side of the filter housing. So if you over tighten it, it doesn't do anything. It doesn't do anything. Plus you got a little retainer clip that keeps the whole housing from backing off. So whoever the knucklehead is that did this last at the dealership, they owe me a beer. And for this big O-ring to change it out, easy tool. If you don't have anything else, take one of the paint can openers and it'll just slide right under and let you pull it out real easy. Same thing as a oil filter top. Just get a little bit of lube on there. And then bring it back. Done. Take our new filter, slide it on over, and it's spring loaded, so when you slide it in there, there's no chance of you goofing it up. And then it says 25 Newton meters. So, we just got to figure out what that is in foot-pounds. Gee whiz, wow, look at that. Nice and easy. Alright. Next, we got to replace this little O-ring, which, guess what? When Toyota last changed it, oh, they didn't put the O-ring back. Wow, no surprise. O-ring, get a little bit of oil on there. Boom, done. Installation, right, is reverse of removal. So we'll put our skid plate on and then we'll tighten up all our bumper fasteners. Alright, all done. See you guys on the next episode. If you like what you see, like, share, subscribe.